So what we're gonna learn, guys, is we're gonna learn how to do the 6-step, and we got B-boy Cam with me, man. And Cam is going to help demonstrate what we're gonna be doing, okay? Because I got a little bit of a boo-boo. So Cam, could you please, man, just show them what it looks like? We're gonna do a front sweep, all right? And then we're gonna do a 6-step. So could you show them what that looks like? So front sweep, bam, 6-step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, the reason why we call it 6-step is because there's 6 steps, all right? So we're gonna break it down really nicely, okay? So Cam, what we're gonna do is we're gonna squat down in our squat position. This is the neutral position, okay? So remember what I told you guys, the 3 principles about footwork is we're on the balls of our feet, and we're on the balls of our feet, we're not putting our heels on the ground. Where our hands are, so we're close, our hands are close to our body for control, and we're staying leaned over our body, okay? So we actually do have control, because if we're leaning backwards, we're gonna lose control and everything's gonna fall apart, okay? So, Cam, could you please show us what the first step is of a 6-step? It is called the hook, right? So you're gonna hook, which is 1, and then he's gonna step his right foot out, which is 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. So again, Cam's gonna go around with a front hook. He's gonna draw a big circle with that front foot, that left leg. Yep, you're gonna draw a big circle with your left leg. Yeah, and he hooks in like this. Now, cameraman, could you please come here? I just want to show something what Cam's doing, okay? Not doing anything wrong, don't worry, man. So what he's actually doing, he's still on the balls of his feet. If you can see right here, he's on the balls of his feet, he's on the balls of his feet, okay? He's not actually on the back of his foot like this, where that will damage your shoe. You don't want to do that, okay? So this is the first step, okay? The hook. Now Cam, could you go to number 2, please? Where he pulls his right foot back. All right. And then that one's quite straightforward, okay? And then to 3. Now, where Cam is right now, he's in a push-up position, okay? So one thing you want to make sure in this 3rd position is that your feet are actually wide apart, not like this. They're not close together, because a lot of people have their feet at the back or close together, like they're doing a push-up. But you want to keep your legs open, because the more it's open, the bigger it looks. The bigger it looks, the nicer it is, okay? It looks appealing, right? So Cam, to the 4th step, he brings his right foot in like this. Oh, that's a great pose, nice. And see, he's still on the balls of his feet. And the next thing he's gonna do is the 5th step, Cam, bam. And what he does is just like going into a knee drop that you learned in the top rock, in Fit Rockers Top Rock, the first lesson about top rock, is he puts his foot right behind his knee like that, okay? So he's driven his foot right behind his knee like that, okay? And then he goes into step number 6, where he opens up at the front, okay? In the neutral position, okay? So Cam, I also want to clear out 2 other things about the 6-step, okay? So Cam, could you please go back to the first step of 6-step, where you do a hook, okay? Yep. So hook like this, bam. Okay, now what you need to make sure when you're doing your hook, right guys, is you want to keep your hips up like this, okay? If you keep your hips down, then it's hard for you guys to transition to the next move, okay? So this is a good exercise, could you go from step 1, and then come back, and then to step 2, to step 6, sorry, and then back. So you're just doing a hook on both sides. This is a really good exercise. So going like this, and he's working on his hip control. See how his hips are opened up, and he's actually keeping them up. He's not actually sitting into it. Now, yes, that's good. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's pretty much all of it for the 6-step, okay? You just want to make sure that your hips are up like this when you're going back to the neutral position, okay? Like this, bam, bam, okay? Because if you don't push your hips up, it's going to be hard to get that foot back there, okay? All right, awesome. Thanks, man. So there's one more tip that we also want to take on board with the 6-step is when we're in the, so going to the hook position. So, from the 6th step from the last step, which is the 6th step, all the way back to the neutral position, you want to hook this foot around, okay? So it needs to do a whip and draw like a semicircle, okay? So could you explain that a bit as well, Cam?
Yeah,
could you?
Sure, yeah. So,
what are you doing right now?
So when you're coming from the push-up position at the back, you step forward, knee comes behind, the foot comes behind the knee. Instead of just bringing this leg here,
Yep.
you swing it around.
Yes.
So it's kind of two hooks, but it's a hook in the opposite direction.
Yes. Hook, 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 hook. Yes, nice. Cool. And this is a good drill. Just practicing this where you're working on your front form as well, okay? So good, nice, nice, nice. So yeah. So Cam, could you, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go the opposite way. So you were doing 6 steps sweeping with your left foot. Yep. Now we're gonna do 6 steps sweeping with your right foot, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do, so the first step, you're gonna draw a big circle with your right foot. Bam, 1. And then you're gonna step out on your left foot, 2. All right, and now 3 into the push-up position, nice. And then 4 with your left foot, yep. And then 5, your right foot is driven behind your knee, and then back to 6. Bam, where you opened up with your hips up. Ooh, that looks nice and clean. Nice, man, good job. All right. So guys, that's how you do the 6 step on both sides, okay? It's not hard because if you get lost, you know there's only 6 steps. And as long as you remember this back step here, that's the 3rd step, okay? So if you ever get lost and you're like, 1, 2, oops, I skipped a few. Oh no, wait, this is number 3, I'm at the back, okay? Then you know where you are. Okay, so this one's number 4 then, and then 5, and then 6, okay? So, great way to practice this 6 step is what Cam was showing before, where you're working at the front side of your 6 step, doing your hooks on both sides like this, keeping your hips up, and to literally drill this move. I want you guys to practice this at least 10 times on both sides, okay? Even if you want to do 5 times on one side, 5 on the other, and then back to 5 on the first side, and then back again to 5 on the other, okay? So, Cam, could you just show us doing multiple 6 steps from top rock? Because what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to use your top rock moves that you already learnt, mix it all together, okay? So at least try to do like 1 count of 8 of top rock, and then do your front sweep, and then do multiple 6 steps, and then finish, okay? So what Cam's gonna do is he's gonna do 1 count of 8s, up to him, whatever he wants to do, into a front sweep. He's gonna go 6 step one way, and then 6 step the other way, and then finish, okay? This is a great way to practice, all right, guys? So,
one 6 step and 1 6 step.
Yeah. Precious, woo! Yeah, man. All right, guys, so that's how you do the 6 step. Thank you very much, Cam, for helping me out today. And yeah, guys, make sure you keep practicing, and we're gonna get to the next tutorial in the next lesson. Peace.